Hi there. How are we today? Welcome to our wonderful Easy Way Better family, where our goal is happiness for all. We're delighted to have you here. You know, juice cleanses and detox teas don't hold a candle to your body's ability to detox. One of the ways it does the detox is through a natural process called autophagy, which is how your body cleans up cellular junk and keeps your systems humming. In 2016, the Nobel Assembly at Karolinska Institute awarded the Nobel Prize in Physiology or Medicine to Yoshinori Osumi for his discoveries of mechanisms for autophagy. But what is autophagy? The word derives from the Greek auto, self, and phagein, to eat. So the word literally means to eat oneself. Essentially, this is the body's mechanism of getting rid of all the broken down, old cell machinery, the organelles, proteins and cell membranes, when there's no longer enough energy to sustain it. It is a regulated, orderly process to degrade and recycle cellular components. There is a similar, better-known process called apoptosis, also known as programmed cell death. Cells, after a certain number of division, are programmed to die. While this may sound kind of macabre at first, realize that this process is essential in maintaining good health. For example, suppose you own a car. You love this car. You have great memories in it. You love to ride it. But after a few years, it starts to look kinda beat up. After a few more, it's not looking so great. The car is costing you thousands of dollars every year to maintain. It's breaking down all the time. Is it better to keep it around when it's nothing but a hunk of junk? Obviously not. So you get rid of it and buy a snazzy new car. The same thing happens in the body. Cells become old and junky. It is better that they be programmed to die when their useful life is done. It sounds really cruel, but that's life. That's the process of apoptosis, where cells are predestined to die after a certain amount of time. It's like leasing a car. After a certain amount of time, you get rid of the car, whether it's still working or not. Then you get a new car. You don't have to worry about it breaking down at the worst possible time. The same process also happens at a subcellular level. You don't necessarily need to replace the entire car. Sometimes, you just need to replace the battery, throw out the old one and get a new one. This also happens in the cells. Instead of killing off the entire cell, you only want to replace some cell parts. That is the process of autophagy, where subcellular organelles are destroyed and new ones are rebuilt to replace it. Old cell membranes, organelles and other cellular debris can be removed. This is done by sending it to the lysosome, which is a specialized organelle containing enzymes to degrade proteins. We're just beginning to understand how autophagy works in the body, and what we know so far is primarily based on rodent studies. Mice aren't humans, but the evidence is compelling. Autophagy enables cells to survive stress from the external environment like nutrient deprivation, and also allows them to withstand internal stresses like accumulation of damaged organelles and pathogen or infective organism invasion. It is seen in all eukaryotic systems including fungi, plants, slime mold, nematodes, fruit flies and insects, rodents and humans too. So how do you induce autophagy? Nutrient deprivation is the key activator of autophagy. Remember that glucagon is kind of the opposite hormone to insulin. It's like the game we played as kids, opposite day. If insulin goes up, glucagon goes down. If insulin goes down, glucagon goes up. As we eat, insulin goes up and glucagon goes down. When we don't eat, insulin goes down and glucagon goes up. This increase in glucagon stimulates the process of autophagy. In fact, fasting provides the greatest known boost to autophagy. Fasting is actually far more beneficial than just stimulating autophagy. It does two good things. By stimulating autophagy, we are clearing out all our old, junky proteins and cellular parts. At the same time, fasting also stimulates growth hormone, which tells our body to start producing some new snazzy parts for the body. We are really giving our bodies the complete renovation. You need to get rid of the old stuff before you can put in new stuff. Think about renovating your kitchen. If you have old 1970s style lime green cabinets sitting around, you need to junk them before putting in some new ones. So the process of destruction is just as important as the process of creation. If you simply tried to put in new cabinets without taking out the old ones, it wouldn't look so hot. So fasting may in some ways reverse the aging process, by getting rid of old cellular junk and replacing it with new parts. Thanks for watching. Also, we would be delighted to hear from you. And awesome feedback could help us reach new heights. See you next time. Until then, stay healthy, stay happy and keep smiling. Cheers to life.